Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016. It has been a while since I've uploaded anything, but I am back with a new series, a WWE Modern Day series to coincide with the release of the what were the Fleesh mods now under control of someone else new. So let's get started. Tonight we are here with Monday Night Raw, and we have 3 or 4 pre-show matches. Anyway, the first pre-show match we have Jinder Mahal defeating Finn Balor. I don't even think I selected a winner for any of these matches, so we'll see who wins them. All right, Chad Gable defeats TJP. So a little bit of explaining. I did do away with the Cruiserweight division. I retired the Cruiserweight title. No 205 Live. No main event. Just Monday Night Raw and Tuesday Night SmackDown. All right, and then the B team defeats the Ascension. And then Alicia Fox and Dana Brooke. And Dana Brooke won. Look at that. All right. Raw kicks off tonight with Stephanie McMahon in the ring, and she says a few weeks ago Roman Reigns came out here and shared a life-changing illness with all of us. And that forced him to relinquish the Universal Championship. Our interim general manager, Baron Corbin, then proceeded to make the triple threat at Crown Jewel a singles match for that championship. Now, I realize I'm a little bit late for this, but that match was not for the Universal Championship because the second Roman Reigns was forced to relinquish that title. I went to WWE headquarters and filed papers to officially retire the Universal Championship. So that means the last Universal Champion was Roman Reigns, and a new World Heavyweight Champion will be crowned at Survivor Series, as over the next 2 weeks we will have an 8-man tournament concluding over the next few weeks, we will have an 8-man tournament concluding at Survivor Series to find out who will compete. Not who will win, but who will compete for the World Heavyweight Championship in the main event against the winner of the Crown Jewel match, Brock Lesnar. So it will be Brock Lesnar versus the winner of this tournament to determine the new World Champion. All right, and the first match of that tournament, which I forgot, I have a bracket to show you. But first, we have the first round match. Dean Ambrose defeats Bobby Roode by pinfall with the Dirty Deeds. Let's go back here. So here is the tournament bracket. So in the first round, we got Rollins, Lashley, Buddy Murphy, who was the Cruiserweight Champion, no longer Cruiserweight Champion because that title no longer exists. He'll compete against Dolph Ziggler. Dean Ambrose against Bobby Roode, which we just saw Ambrose wins. So I'll just go ahead and move him on in the tournament here. And McIntyre versus Strowman in the first round. So after the match, Dean Ambrose gets on the mic and he just says basically a sentence and says, Seth Rollins wants to know why. Well, you already know why. And he just drops the mic and leaves. Man, a few words. All right, 40D minus hype promo for the Revival. And the Revival come out and defeat Titus Worldwide in 11:09 when Scott Dawson defeats Titus O'Neil by pinfall. And after the match, the Revival attack Titus Worldwide and leave him laying out. All right, we have a 77B promo here as Charlie is backstage and she says, I'm here with the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. Now, Seth, earlier tonight we heard Dean Ambrose say that you already knew why he is, and Seth says, let me cut you off there and say, Dean Ambrose is a lunatic. And anyone in their right mind has no idea why he did what I did, and I'm in my right mind. But enough about Ambrose. And on to me winning the tournament and going on to beat Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series to win my 3rd world title. And Charlie says, about the tournament, why do you feel you have what it takes to win? And Seth says, because I'm the best in the world. And to prove it, I'm going to put my Intercontinental Championship on the line in every match that I'm in this tournament. Now, Charlie, I have to go get ready. So a bold move there by Rollins, putting his Intercontinental title on the line in every tournament match he is in. So here we have a 51D plus here as Natalya and the Boston Hug Connection defeat the Riot Squad. Riot Squad wins after interference from Alexa Bliss attacking Bayley. And after the match, Alexa's on the mic and says, oh, did poor Bayley lose again? And she laughs. You see, there is only one top team on Raw, and that's me and Mickey. Nobody even comes close, and you two come out here acting like you're the best. So before we came out here, we went to GM Corbin and got a match for Survivor Series. Us versus you in a Survivor Series elimination match. So each team, I guess, they have to find 3 more women for each side before Survivor Series. All right, Corbin is backstage with Stephanie McMahon, and Corbin says, Stephanie, I'm sorry I didn't console you before. And she said, shut up, Corbin. I put you in charge here because I thought you could get stuff done. But apparently you can't. Corbin says, I'm sorry, I was just trying. She says, I don't care. Luckily for you, I'm giving you one last chance at Survivor Series. You versus Kurt in a Survivor Series elimination match. The winner gets full control of Monday Night Raw. She leaves, and the camera focuses on Corbin, who looks worried. Alright, a hype promo showing Drew McIntyre and Strowman from the past few weeks. And a 64C match as Drew McIntyre defeats Braun Strowman after cheating. Maybe not a handful of ties, but some type of cheating. And he moves on in the tournament. So, we now have Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose for the second round next week on Raw. Alright, and next we have him celebrating. He just won a big match. And next we have a 59C hype promo for Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax, which will take place at Survivor Series. I am not doing the whole brand supremacy thing at Survivor Series. Alright, and a 39D minus match as Nia Jax defeats Ember Moon. And after the match, she attacks Ember, and Ronda Rousey comes down to make the save. So let's complete the turn there. Disaster, whatever. Alright, Buddy Murphy is out before his match with Dolph Ziggler, and he says, now that stain of a cruiserweight division is over, I'm here to win the big titles. And Dolph Ziggler, you are only a small obstacle on my way to Brock Lesnar, the World Championship. Because for 5 years, I've scratched and clawed my way to where I am now, and I'm not backing down now. And then in a 49D plus match, Buddy Murphy defeats Dolph Ziggler and moves on in the tournament in a shock win. Buddy Murphy will go on to face either Rollins or Lashley in the second round. Next we have Elias. Now, I'll write a promos for people, just not Elias. Elias, I won't do him justice. I will not do him justice at all. So he comes out, does this stuff, and then has a 49D plus squash match against Mike Kanellis. And next we have a entrance for Bobby Lashley for Seth Rollins. And the main event gets a 76B minus. The first match of the night was the best match of the night. And I contemplate making this the first match, and I probably should have now that everything's happened. But let's look at the dirt sheet and see why here. Stamina for Lashley. Lashley didn't deal well with going all out. Alright. And then it was a good match. Seth Rollins makes his makes a defense of the Intercontinental title as he wins. And next, Seth Rollins is heading back down the aisle, but Dean Ambrose attacks him from behind and maybe not power bombs, but throws him off the stage through a table. And Seth Rollins is stretchered out with Ambrose standing tall to end the show. And the show gets a 73B minus. We don't have enough good stories yet, so we'll get there. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Thanks so much again. I will see you guys next time.